haven't changed. I'm going to be honest.
Oh,
You really haven't.
thank you. Wow.
You really haven't.
You haven't either.
Really?
You really haven't.
I think I have.
I think she has too.
I mean, maybe not my core, but like, let's be. I've had a glow up. Come on.
She had a
Yeah, oh,
serious
yeah, of
glow up.
course.
Serious glow up.
Yeah. Are you saying I haven't?
You've always been glowed up. Like, you know, like you're
Okay.
like you've always been a star. You're yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah, like
Branda.
Russ has always been just like everybody loves Russ. Like I never met a person in high school or college that didn't love Russ.
Okay, guys, we just welcome all of y'all to Sorry We're Cyrus.
And
I don't know.
Mom, what did you just say in the room? And I was like, oh, it actually is.
Oh, it's love.
It's live.
Every week I say we're live, and Brandy's like, we're really not. And so today, I forgot I do get
Today I was like, it actually is live. You should actually say it.
That's right.
Forgot. So funny. Well, this is so fun. Thank you guys all for coming and being here. I did this with Wells for my other podcast last year, and it was the first time Wells and I had done it, and we had such a good time just getting to like meet some of you guys face to face and getting to know some of the listeners that hang out with us every week. And I just knew that doing it with my mom would be so fun. So she's in town for my best friend's wedding this weekend, and I took full advantage and put her to work immediately. I was like, great, I'm going to have your whole week full of things to do when you get here.
Oh, she booked me on this without me even saying yes. All of a sudden, I was like, my assistant, Caddy, who I talk about on the show all the time.
Here.
Caddy's here. And Caddy was like, wait, you just got booked on Southwest. So
I like booked your flights and everything.
I was like, what am I doing? And she was like, the live show. I was like, great.
Live show.
So here I am.
No, see, the problem is I did tell her about all of it, but she forget.
Yeah, I did forget.
And
And I'm not even stoned, which sucks, but I'm not stoned.
Oh man. All right. Well, we are so excited to get started. We have a special guest who I'm going to introduce in just a minute. But before we get started, we thought it would be fun, since we do have an audience, to have a little audience interaction. And, you know, with our brand change and our name change over here, we are very unapologetically like, sorry, we're Cyrus. Sorry, we're not sorry. We are not sorry that we're Cyrus.
No, we're not.
And so we want to know what you guys are not sorry about.
Yes.
Like, what are the stoners sorry, not sorry for?
Oh,
let's
good.
Kelsey, you want to take her the mic?
I wanted to say this is very niche, but I'm not sorry for saying Tuisha's own.
Oh, Tuisha's on.
I say this all the time.
About that.
I say this all the time, and I think like I'll say it to people around me, and they're like, have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh wait, this is like a very niche thing that you have no idea what I'm saying.
I love that you know, and that's what matters.
I'm like, you need like merch or something that's like Tuisha's own.
We really do.
We do, but then do we have to give Jacob credit?
No.
That's who I got it.
No, he'll never know.
Funny.
That is good though.
Oh, sorry for that.
Oh, good.
Tuisha's on.
Anybody else?
Somebody.
Oh, I see a hand back here.
I'm not sorry that I told my boss I was at a dentist appointment so I could be here.
Okay, I love that. Love. Listen, you know, you're going to brush your teeth later, and then it wasn't.
Exactly.
So I think it's fine. One more? Maybe one more? Oh, we got one up here. Love that.
I'm not sorry for having a glass of champagne at 8 a.m. after school drop off to answer emails. Get the day going.
Girl, good for you.
I'm not sorry that I am stoned.
Oh.
Lucky.
She's jealous.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah. Okay, how many people in the audience are actual stoners, not podcast listeners, but you smoke weed? Okay, decent amount.
Yeah.
Okay.
Decent amount. Yeah.
I was just curious. I like it though. We got like a little bit of everybody.
I love that too.
Some actual stoners for you and some not stoners for me.
Exactly. Well,
This is
not
great.
great anymore, but
Well, I don't smoke weed, but I do drink champagne. So should we cheers really quick
sure.
to our first ever live podcast? Hopefully the first of many.
I know. Well, I did see something come in today from Larry Rudolph.
Oh, you did? A proposition? An offer?
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh, that is yummy.
I like that. Oh,
Maybe that I'm not smoking. I need to take up at least drinking champagne.
I would love that for me.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I would love that for me. All right. Well, we will bring out our special guest. I am actually so excited about this, you guys. Not only is he incredibly talented and somebody that you guys know and love, but he is somebody that I have been friends with for so many years. My mom literally just asked me, she was like, "Did you guys go to high school together?" And we didn't go to the same high school, but we've known each other since high school. So please give it up. We can do a quiet little round of applause for my friend, Russell Dickerson. Woohoo!
Oh no.
There he is.
I love it.
And his gorgeous wife, Kaylee, is here.
Kales, come on.
She might join us in a little bit.
Yeah.
A little
Okay,
vibe.
maybe
No
not.
pressure. You can either just like be number one fan, you can cheer him on, or you can come up. You just let me know. If you have
Oh,
something
there
to
she
say.
is.
She's front row.
Yeah.
Is Kaylee front row at all your shows?
Absolutely. She used to be. She used to be the only person at my show.
She's your day one.
She is.
Your day one fan. All right. Well, Russ. Okay, I can't call you Russell.
You
first
can't.
of all,
You're not allowed to.
Russell Dickerson is a country music star, but my friend Russ is my bestie that I've known for so long. We knew each
Oh.
other in high school, went to college together. I only went for a year. How long did you go?
I did 2 there.
You
I
did
did
two.
2, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, we both just dipped, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't
dipped
know.
to Belmont. Yeah.
Dipped to Belmont.
Mhm.
But you actually finished college.
I did graduate college. It took me
Graduate.
6 years, but yes.
Well, that's
I
better
did.
than me.
Yeah.
Better than me. Would you say, are you like pro people going to college? Do you think people need to go to college?
No.
Me
No.
either.
Oh, that's quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but everybody's different. But like, if I would have just went straight, like, graduate high school, boom, started writing songs, I think I would have been 5 years ahead of where, you know what I mean? Like, I really do. But that's where I met my beautiful wife in college, and we have friends that, are family at this point. You know what I mean? So it's like, I can't just say, no, don't go to college, because there are benefits. But professionally,
Didn't need it.
yeah, I got vocal lessons, and I actually like learned how to sing properly and preserve my voice, and but I feel like I could
could've
do
done
that
that.
elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
could've.
probably.
I feel like every one of my friends that went to college for something they ended up not doing.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one.
Mm-hmm.
But you were studying music.
I have the most niche degree that you could ever get, vocal performance, and I actually freaking use it.
He uses that.
I do.
You did get
I do.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
You could have done that elsewhere though, but then you wouldn't have met your wife.
Exactly.
That's true.
It was meant to be.
No regrets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more audience poll. How many of you guys live in Nashville? Okay, so the majority.
Right on.
You don't? Where you live?
I live around Huntsville, Alabama.
Okay.
Did you drive up today?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you guys.
That's not that far.
Seriously,
It's like right down
Cyrus.
the road.
It's a commitment.
Yeah, it is, but but it's like doable. Okay, anybody else?
I'm from Orlando.
Orlando.
Wow.
Did you fly in just for this?
No, this was you posted on your story last night. I was like, oh my god, I didn't even know that they were doing this. And then I texted my boyfriend. I was like, I know you're at work, but I'm gonna go see the girls and Russell.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Yeah, you.
Well, I'm from, I'm almost stand up because I got my big ass shoes on.
Go ahead, girl. You look good. You look good.
I did it, y'all. I put them on.
I love it.
I'm from Atlanta,
Okay.
but I live in Europe now.
Oh,
Ooh, big flex. You look rich.
She really does.
Gosti, I've got my little pony hair going.
it looks amazing. Thank you. See, I feel like she is living her best life, but she knows shit I He's authentically you.
So I'm saying sorry, I'm not sorry. I'm like, I ain't fucking sorry for me. That sorry kicked up that.
Oh, she's looking.
Sorry. So anyway, he's sorry. Sorry. I'm so happy to be here at Brendan buying me. And he's probably hiding right now because I'm scanning up through this.
I think he is hiding.
You know what? It's okay. Anyway, it's so great. It was like, we're originally from Atlanta, so I'm a Georgia girl.
Yeah, you still have your accent, your southern.
When it comes out, but it's all right.
Yeah.
From the dirty to the
Hang around this one enough. Your accent's pretty bad too.
Do you? no, Tish.
mean-
Tish is she's stuck with it.
You know
I'm
what?
proud of you.
We've been talking about my accent a lot. Not us, but me and my husband. It's a constant thing because he's Australian, but
Okay.
he doesn't sound Australian really.
No, he's been in America a long time.
He's been in America a long time, but he doesn't really sound American. He sounds more like when he's born in England. I feel like he sounds almost a little more English or something.
Yeah, I did too.
But anyway, we're always talking about my accent. And I was like, is it? I mean, it's definitely never going away. I've been in California now for 20 years. But I do think when I I was watching like home videos and it was one of when Molly was just like 2. My accent is literally insane.
Cornbread.
It was like, honestly, I didn't think that it had gotten better.
No, it has.
It has gotten so much better. Like, this is nothing. Like, when I was saying, like, babe or something, or baby, and I was
There were
like,
like 3 syllables in there.
it was like, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, I was country. I mean, I'm still country.
Oh,
You
and
I
are.
love it.
I look back at my childhood videos, same thing. But when I moved to Nashville for some reason, it started. I mean, I moved here when I was 10.
Oh,
So I had 10 years of cornbread.
yep.
And then we moved here, and it just, it slowly declined. But I'm one phone call away to my redneck cousin or uncle or
And it's
friend, and it, boom.
Oh, me too. My friend Missy, as soon as I start talking to her, it is over.
Honey boo boo,
It-
you better believe it.
Totally. It is so
we
crazy.
had a couple more. I feel like you said you weren't from. Yeah, we're from Ohio. Ohio.
Oh, speaking of accents. Okay, so okay.
We're in Ohio. I love Columbus. It's Southern Ohio. Yeah, yeah. Did you drive?
We drove.
You drove. I choose. Okay.
Rich.
The hash?
Some. No, Columbus is awesome.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's just far enough that like driving and flying is kind of the same. Because by the time you drive to the airport, get there out early, wait to plane, maybe delay.
Don't act like y'all fly commercial. Stop.
Oh, I flew here on
Quit,
Southwest.
man.
I flew here on Southwest.
I mean, that's preferred. I have a companion pass, okay? I fly Southwest so freaking much.
I'm talking, Brandi is the Southwest queen.
I am.
I actually would prefer to never fly Southwest, but it's the only nonstop Burbank, Nashville.
True.
So I do
You're
it.
a Southwester, are you not anymore?
No,
Have you risen above? Are you
No.
on that PJ?
No, no, no,
Russ,
no,
tell
no.
us the truth.
No. That is only, no.
Somebody else pays.
Yes. Only, yes. No, big Southwest guy. But I'm 6'4".
Misery.
If I don't, I got to do business select because I got to get the exit row.
Got to get that exit.
If there's anybody underneath 6'4" in the exit row, I might have to physically remove. Because you get that exit row, you can just.
There's not, but there's just one seat.
Yeah,
The exit
that
row.
is, yeah.
That's what you need.
Yeah,
That's
that's why I do business select. Try to get A1.
Yep. Yep.
It's a tough battle every time
I
I
did
fly.
not get A1. I was not in the front row this time, and it was
Front row's great too.
Wait, where's the exit row?
It's like
in the
15.
middle.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna go there.
Yeah.
Want to know a secret?
What seat is
Drinks start at A9.
Oh,
row
and you know
9.
what? The secret doesn't work
Oh.
if you want the exit row seat.
Oh.
So my boyfriend is 6'11",
Yeah, he is.
and
he
he's
needs
gonna kill me.
extra
But he asks for pre-board
because he's
because he's
6'11".
so. They don't ask you why.
6'11"?
He might be 7 feet tall, but I tell him I got to take him down just a peg, and I tell him he's
Dang, dude.
6'11".
I mean, we all know who he is.
I know. No, don't even lean over on that bar,
You
Matt.
can't miss him back there.
Matt.
And he
Matt.
likes the front row.
He has no idea we're talking about.
No, he does. He just doesn't want us. He
Oh.
doesn't want us to acknowledge.
He's
He likes
ignoring
the
us.
front row, so he
Yeah.
asks for pre-board,
Mhm.
and all they say is, "Do you need a specific seat?" And he
Yes.
says yes,
I do.
and then he gets on the plane 1st, and he gets the front row.
Yeah. See, 6'4", that's like, dude, stop. Don't be that guy.
They don't ask why.
I know, but I just
You
like.
need a specific seat.
You're right. You know what? You're right.
6'4"?
4.
You look taller than 6'4".
Yeah. I got my high heels on.
You definitely look taller.
Ma'am, thank you.
Okay, can we talk a little bit about like your achievements?
We
'Cause
can.
It's pretty cool. Okay, let me just tell you guys right now. When I met Russ Dickerson, he was in a metal band.
That's what I was about to say. We got to go. We got to talk about our
We're gonna
history
go
first.
way back. Okay,
I actually
I need a
remember
drink for this.
I have your drink. You have a drink? Okay, yeah, good. So I'm so old that when I was in college, everybody listened to metal and hardcore. Like that was the thing. That was it. And all my friends were in metal bands, including Russ, and he was in a band called Buried Under Broken Glass. Who came up
Tell
with
me
that
that's
name?
not the sickest band name ever.
Bubg, if you will.
PUBG.
Bubg.
Yeah.
Who came up with that name? Was that you?
The singer. Yeah. He was the artist of the crew. Yeah. Buried Under Broken Glass. Fire metal band name.
It is.
I will say that. We sold out the Franklin
I'm
Mercantile.
gonna say you guys were really famous in our small town.
Yeah.
of Franklin,
It was like
Tennessee.
55 people.
Mhm.
We sold it out.
Yep.
And that's where my music career started.
Truly.
But Brandi was in the scene as well.
Wasn't a
We were emo kids together.
Yep.
And yeah, we went to MTSU for a few years. We
Shout
were
out.
poor.
Hate that school.
We were broke. Yeah, it was awful. That's why.
Terrible.
That's honestly why we hung out so much.
I'm sorry if you were also who said that. Oh my gosh. If
Brandi
anybody
and
was
I
going
were
through the
just
torture, I'm sorry.
mutual sources of happiness.
Yeah.
We were just like, this sucks
Miserable.
so bad. Let's hang out every day, all day. We did.
We had some of our friends in other metal bands. I remember one of them was called like Alert the Sky. Like what were some of the other absurd metal names? What was the one They Said We Were Ghosts.
Yeah.
Why were they
They were so
long,
cool.
The names.
Yeah. Well, you had to tell a story with one band name.
I guess.
You know?
Yeah. There was one more.
Alcina.
That one was shorter.
Yeah, that's a
That
one
is good,
word.
though.
House in the hole in the side of the tree.
Now see, like this is
See,
the
that's
thing.
too long.
It's too long.
Don't, and they're not a band anymore. No surprise. With a name like that.
Not
That's what you get for making stupid band names.
You know what's funny is like when we were in college and you'd come over and hang at my house, you would always fangirl over my dad so hard. And I was always like, why is Russ so obsessed with my dad? This is so crazy.
Yep.
And then like years later, and he told me he was pursuing country music, and I was like, it all makes sense.
That's why. I was a closeted country
You
artist.
really were you? Like, did
Yeah.
you know then? Like, I'm gonna be a country artist?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was cool. So it's like you see we were just surrounded by like metal. Like these shows are awesome. That's so cool. And then like you get into it and I'm like, no way. This isn't it. Like there's no, yeah. This is
Like,
not my thing.
That was the ceiling of metal. What you
Correct.
guys were doing.
Yeah.
Like
And
something
it's not about the money and the success or anything. I was just like, is this what I want to do every day? Like
scream into a microphone.
roll up in like a conversion van to some shitty skate park that has a stage in the, you know what I mean? Like, is this really? And I was like, no. So I grew up in a country town. Like I said, up until I was 10, it was like our town was known for Goodyear tires and corn.
Oh my God.
And like, that's the town I grew up in. And so moving away, all the other influences start coming in, and then metal's one of those. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I'm fangirling over your father, that's just embedded in me.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like that's just deep down there.
If you're like me, I know that you guys are busy with not only work, but your kids and errands. And the last thing you need to do is when you're trying to slow down is figure out a 10-step skincare routine. That's why I love our sponsor, OneSkin. I truly love how simple it is to take care of your skin. I am obsessed with their OneSkin OS1 peptide eye cream. I use it every morning and every night. And it makes it so simple because it's just the eye cream and the face cream. I've been using this product for so long. It's the body cream, which I love it. It's super lightweight. And I can always feel such a difference in my skin. My skin is super dry right now, and this makes the biggest difference. Their products are true multitaskers. They hydrate, protect, and support your skin's long-term health. Their OS1 peptide targets the cells that accelerate the visible signs of aging. They've added the OS1 hair serum, which is amazing. I just started using it mostly around here, but you can use it all over. OneSkin is the world's first skin longevity company. By focusing on the cellular aspects of aging, OneSkin keeps your skin looking and acting younger for longer. For a limited time, you can try OneSkin with 15% off using code CYRUS at oneskin.co. That's 15% off oneskin.co with the code CYRUS. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Give your skin the scientifically proven gentle care it deserves with One Skin. Hey guys, okay, I'm back with today's sponsor, Mix Tiles, which I could not be more obsessed with. I showed you guys my last set, and I actually love them so much. I ended up ordering more in black and white for another blank wall that I have. It is so easy. You literally just go to mixtiles.com. I'm so bad at anything to do with the computer, but this is so simple. You just upload your picture. You pick the size. You can pick whether you want it color or black and white, and then you can pick the frame. You can pick the color, and it comes, and it is in such a high quality. Like, these pictures are crystal clear. The frames are so nice. It looks like I spent so much to get these framed, and it is such an affordable price. I could not be more obsessed with these. It truly made getting my wedding photos printed out so simple. So I'm getting ready to hang these on a blank wall in my house. And the way you hang them is with magnets. And you can actually reuse these and move these like a couple of times. And the best part is I've even tried it. When you take the actual magnet off the wall, absolutely no damage to the wall. So can't wait to hang mine. You guys are going to love these. Turn your favorite memories into stunning, affordable wall art. For a limited time, our listeners get 35% off on all orders above $139. Just head on over to mixtiles.com and use code Cyrus and you're all set. That's code Cyrus at mixtiles.com. And after you buy, do us a favor. When they ask where you heard about Mixed Tiles, tell them it was from our show.
I have a little stat in my notes here that's actually kind of crazy.
Crazy.
Okay.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but like this says that you released your four first consecutive singles all went number 1 on Billboard Country Airplay. Is that true?
Yeah.
The first 4 songs you ever put out
Mm-hmm.
consecutively all went number 1 on Billboard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Russ, that's crazy. That is
It is
amazing.
crazy. It
that's
is kinda-
really freaking cool.
It's kind of crazy, yeah.
Do you not think that's nuts?
No, I do. I've known this for 8 years. You know,
It's just so crazy. Like that doesn't happen to anyone.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't.
yeah. No, it is crazy. Since they started that chart, me and Luke Combs are the only people to ever do that.
That's insane.
Yep.
So, were you writing country songs while we were in college, or did you start doing that at Belmont?
Actually, like right around, I guess, yeah, around like when I was headed out the door was when I was like, all right, yeah, I love music. I want to do this. I know that, but this isn't it. So what is it? And I was dating a girl at the time who was like countryer than cornbread.
Oh God.
And
We won't speak of
and
her.
she just all I mean, she was super into old country, you know, like
Yeah, we were
George
supporting
Jones. She was, I mean, it was like George Jones and like all that era, Johnny
Ooh,
Cash.
wow.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I started listening to all because I had like we're 90s babies, right? That was like Tim McGraw, that was Shania, Dixie Chicks, all that. And so that's just like you don't go back in time from there. And so I went back in time and started listening to all that old stuff. And that's when I was like, oh my gosh, like this is rich.
Yeah.
And then just, you know, just started writing songs that, you know, kind of from my influence to that to freaking Usher to, you know, R&B, rock, metal, you know what I mean? It's like just went back and started writing around like when I was like 19, 20. And I was like, yeah, I think this is it. Because I want to be on stage, you know, that I want to be that. I want to do that.
That like has always been evident, right? Like even when you were in PUBG, it's like, oh, Russ is an entertainer.
Entertainment.
Love
Yes.
that. Yeah. I'm sure you entertain Kaylee 24/7. I'm sure she loves it.
Or not.
Yeah. There's
love
there's few dull moments.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So what's the first song you ever wrote that you were like, this one's a smash? Like you knew.
And it ended up not being a smash.
No, that was.
Oh, yours.
That yeah.
Yeah.
I love the audience input.
Yes, we
love
love
the audience.
it.
So
The
when
first song
when
that-
you wrote that, you were like,
Yeah.
this is it.
Well, I mean, you think other songs are.
And they're
You
not.
you hope they are. Yeah. And they're not. But like that one was like, dude, if this isn't, then like I'm way off
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Then I'm like I got to figure something else out. But like if this isn't, And a crazy story about the number one thing was we wrote that song January 1 of 2014, and it was still exactly 4 years until it went number one.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
From the
that's
day we wrote the song,
crazy.
January 4th, 2018 is when it went number one.
That's pretty crazy.
Actually 3 days apart, which
Yeah.
in the whole compass of the world and
Yeah.
stars and moons, like it's probably the exact same day. You know what I
It's
mean?
wild.
That is insane.
Yeah.
I think it's also crazy too. I feel like people that aren't in music like don't realize how long a song has a life even before anybody gets to hear it. You know what I mean? I think like it's easy to think like you hear a song on the radio and it's like, oh, this person just wrote this song, and
Totally.
put it out. But it's like, no, it takes like years for
Mhm.
something to get created and then make it through all the steps to get released and then make it through all the steps to actually do something.
Yeah. Especially in country still. It's like we still use real instruments, you know? So that's like you got to schedule a studio session. You have
Yep.
to schedule actual mixing of all these instruments. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not just like you can put a synth and a vocal in a thing and upload it to Spotify. It's like, no, you got to book.
Yeah.
You got to plan. And so,
Mhm.
yeah, it's a process.
I remember you also, like in the beginning, you were touring with some pretty big artists, like right off the bat. Do you feel like that had a big impact on your career too? Like getting to go out with like who I've named, I know like Florida Georgia Line.
Florida
Sex,
Georgia Line,
Sex,
Thomas Rhett.
Thomas
Thomas
Rhett.
Rhett is that those the most people that come to meet and greets or whatever and say, hey, it's like I saw you with Thomas Rhett here when we were this and that, because we did 2 tours. We did 2017, 2019, and you know it's just been like every time you can get in front of somebody else's fans and introduce your music to them, and that's why I love the stage. I love the entertainment. And so like if you give me 30 minutes, like I'm going to spend months and months and months and months figuring out the perfect 30 minutes. Every minute is going to be intentional. And you know what I mean? It's like, because I want to win over as many of those, 15,000 Thomas Rhett fans
Totally.
as I can in those 30 minutes. And it's crazy how many people have come to my concerts now. And like the first time I saw you was Thomas Rhett, and, your hair was short and you were wearing skinny jeans and whatever.
I mean, it's you haven't changed. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh,
You really haven't.
thank you. Wow.
You really haven't.
You haven't either.
Really?
You really haven't.
I think I have.
I think she has too.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe not my core, but like when you let's be. I've had a glow up. Come on.
She had a
Yeah, oh,
serious
yeah, of
glow up.
course.
Serious glow up.
Yes.
Like
Are you saying I haven't?
you've always been glowed up. Like like you're like you've always been a star. You're yeah.
Thank you,
and, like,
Brando.
Russ, it's always been just like everybody loves Russ. Like I never met a person in high school or college that didn't love Russ. He's just friends with everybody. Life of the party. Like
Oh
we
my
have
God.
no haters. You
Brandon
know,
doesn't rag on anyone. This is shocking.
no, I'm serious. Like, do you know anyone that's
You
like,
should feel
I don't like Russ or has something bad to say about Russ? Like, besides you, probably got a couple things you could say. But like, truly, I've never met anyone ever say a bad word about you or like not just love you.
That's sweet. I love you too.
Oh,
You're one of my best friends for the longest time
we
ever.
really were. We really
Yeah.
like call it. I don't know, but for you, like looking back on it now, like if you would say differently, but for me, like my year at MCSU was terrible.
I was getting ready to think, thank God she had you because she was miserable.
Miserable.
Same.
Yeah, truly. And
Uh.
I don't think I had really any other friends at school that I had known before. Like it was kind of just you that I had known before college. And yeah, I would have been even harder without you. So I just
know.
love you so much.
That's why we hung out every day.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know one of the best days of my life still to this day
I'm scared.
was when we went to Thompson Station
I knew
to
you
your
were gonna
house.
say this.
You did?
Oh my
You did?
gosh.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
Because you know it was the best day ever too.
My dad was there, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. See?
Okay, real quick. It's not even about him,
It is.
but I do love him. They have this like, or had
We still
like
have it.
massive land.
Yeah.
And there's like a school attached,
There is a school.
and they literally had every freaking motorized vehicle you could ever imagine.
so
Four
true.
wheelers, dirt bikes,
Dirt bikes,
motorcycles,
4 wheel, yes, like everything.
even non-motorized horses, donkeys.
Correct.
You want it, we
Yes.
got it.
Goats, you can ride it, but literally like in the middle, like I don't even know what it was. It was like, you know what? Let's go to the house. And it was like me, you, and Daniel, and like
Couple friends,
Yeah.
like-
And we, from sun up to sundown, we just ripped all over this massive property. And like from going to MTSU, college, first year, depression, like the worst, to like full throttle, no pun intended, living life. I think that contrast is why it's so like burned into my memory.
Makes sense, yeah.
It was like the most. Why am I getting emotional about it? It's like it really is like
No.
that day. Just I don't know. Will forever be burned.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really was. I love
That's
that.
cute.
So cute.
Great.
I love it too.
All right. Well, you're a
So
big
sweet.
country star. We know it. So many number
Yay.
ones. Oh my gosh, I can't even keep up. You're also a dad.
I was
I
gonna
know
ask that.
And
Yeah.
I call me crazy, but I feel like even though you're an amazing musician, artist, singer, performer, writer, I feel like being a dad is like your favorite thing ever.
Yeah.
You love it?
Yeah. I love it. Yeah.
Does he love it, Kaylee?
Do I?
Does he love it?
Yeah. Of course. I mean, it's hard. But yes, I do. It's so fun to. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I'm like failing.
And you were
Because
gonna
I'm
say
so
this.
busy, and we're like, this life we live demands so much of us.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just like it is more fun though to like not have a monotonous day after day, same day, same day, same day. It's just like when we do have to be away, when we get home, it's all in
Yeah.
on the babies, and it's kind of is cool, the contrast of like, oh, we miss them, we're gone, because we've been traveling a lot together this year.
I was
It's
gonna
been
ask that. Like, how
amazing.
much do they come on the road?
They used to always.
That's what I thought.
They used to always, no question. We would fly with them, we would drive with them, but now they're 4.5, 1.5, 2 boys.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it started getting chaotic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not even in the headspace to go on stage right now. Like I've been in dad mode. I need to get. So we've been leaving them at home with the nanny while we travel together.
Love
She just signed with a book agent. She's crushing this book right now. She's been working. You know what I mean? So it's like whatever city we wake up in, grab a little coffee date, a little dinner date if we can. So it's like it's really been amazing. But all that to say, when you get home, it's like boom, all in on the boys, and
Yeah.
it's great.
How long have you guys been married?
12 years in like 2 days.
Happy
May 5th.
anniversary, by the way.
Yeah.
Guys, that's a long time. Okay, what's the secret to staying together?
There is no secret, but I think humility is that's my key, is like always we call it protect the mush. Always be mushy, like always be, like if you get too cold, if you get too stone cold, and it gets rigid real quick. And so, but if you preserve that mushy stage, I never want to lose that, because that's when communication starts to open. That's when the deeper connection starts to open, and it's just, you're more malleable, and it's not so, you did this, I did that, bah. It's just, as long as you're just soft towards each other, that's my,
That's the
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a secret. It's
That communication, I think, too, is like, I had to learn that. And so in my marriage now, there's a lot of communicating, and it makes the biggest difference.
Are you a Taurus? Or did I make that up?
But yeah, my birthday is May 7th.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You're a Taurus?
She's a Taurus.
I'm a Taurus.
And then what are you? January?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. Interesting. I don't know as much about Capricorns. Do you
I
guys?
don't know
Are
anything.
they
about
compatible? Where's Kelsey?
Well, there's Kelsey. And Noah's a Capricorn.
It's signs.
Oh.
That's actually good. Both very calm people.
Oh.
Are you both very calm typically when you fight? Yeah. That's what I would say. Probably Kaylee's a little more grounded, would be my guess.
She's like, I just met you, but like
Capricorns are very even keel. They're very like, wait, okay.
Are you guys
let's
both nines?
get to the-
Enneagram nines?
No.
Like you told me something else.
No,
What are
no,
you?
no.
Three.
She's 3.
What are you?
I'm 7.
You're
Oh.
Enthusiast?
That makes sense. I was thinking maybe 4 for you.
Me?
Yeah, maybe.
No.
Maybe.
I'm not that
Talk
individualistic.
about the Enneagram.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't, I
Do
never.
people still talk about horoscopes?
yes.
But Enneagrams, like, I can never remember my number. I
You
think
even take the
It's
piss.
one number, Tish.
I'm a 6 or a 9.
Yeah.
What's your hotel number?
She
I
doesn't
didn't
know
mean that like
anything.
that.
Oh my god.
What's your room number, girl?
Oh my
Am
god.
I 6?
Yes.
What is that?
I don't know what it's called.
No, that's
6 is the
4.
loyalist.
Oh, that's right.
Loyal. Are you loyal?
I am the royalist.
Really nice. Loyalist. Yes, you are.
Loyal.
I'm loyal. yes.
There she is. She's not royal.
Royal.
You are royal. Royal and loyal.
Royal and loyal.
She's a hot mess,
I am
Express.
a hot mess.
It is too good.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we love love. We just love hearing
Don't we?
all the
so much.
Love it.
Yeah. So tell me about Kaylee. Kaylee, do you need to come up here? I feel like
Do you want
you
the
don't.
mic?
Yeah, give her the mic.
So Kaylee's writing a book.
Yes, she is.
Yes,
Can you tell
which
us
I love that you told everyone that.
Why wouldn't I?
I mean, because I haven't
I'm a
told
proud
anyone that.
heavy.
Well, we can cut it from the episode. No, it's okay. No, give me
Let's tell the room.
It's okay. It's okay.
Right?
Yeah.
What kind of book?
It's faith based.
Paperback.
Favorite hardcover, favorite. And just about relationships and value and all the things about love. Honestly, that's
It's about love.
yeah,
It's called Finding Your First Love.
yeah. Maybe
is
we're
Jesus.
workshopping it all, but yeah.
That is amazing. Have
I-
you always wanted to write a book?
No, I just always really felt like I had to like say this message specifically, like help. I was the person who had like standing coffee dates in college, helping girls like understand their value, like raising their standards, and understanding guys because I have 5 older brothers.
Wow.
And so, yeah, I was like, I just want to help people like find their first love, which for me was the Lord, which helped me find the best second love because I knew I never expected him to be something he couldn't be or fill some void he would never fill. And it was mutual, honestly. Like I wasn't his first love either in the best way. So I think that's one of the secrets to what we have is like we allow each other to be people and make mistakes and there's always forgiveness and it's just all wrapped up in that.
That is so sweet.
There's your secret.
I was gonna say, see, I knew we needed to hear from Katie.
I
Well,
know.
I was getting ready to say, I've been thinking about writing a book myself.
Do it.
Okay,
We can have
Tish.
writing dates.
And that is not what mine's about.
People are gonna read yours and then they're gonna need to read hers after
Yes.
to maintain some hope for this world. I'm serious. You can raise some hell and then I'll get them saved. So it'll all work out.
But you know what's funny though is it's not funny. One of my favorite books I ever read was I think it was Ricky Van Shelton's wife wrote a book called She Stayed. She Stays. And I literally read that probably 30 years ago and it has stuck with me literally for 30 freaking years.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was amazing.
I guess I
It was amazing because it was just like really a lot about the relationships and the struggles and being on the road and his addictions and but it was like so powerful. So I love that you're doing that. I think that's so amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the title of your book? Just give us the title. That's all we need.
Appalachian Lady. That's my title.
Okay, well, what's it about? We need a tagline.
We're not talking about my tagline. I haven't decided what I'm going to spill yet.
Oh, okay.
In the book or right now?
In the book.
Oh, okay.
No, my book will be nice. I want to be sassy
You
and
can be nice, but you can be honest.
I want to be spicy, but I'm really just
not.
not.
I know.
I'm really
not.
No, I'm not.
That's too good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can't wait. When is this book coming out? You don't know, like a while. Like I just signed with the agent. We're working on the proposal. Like it's like we're at the very baby beginning stages. But that's why I was like, we could divide and conquer, or we could combine and conquer. And otherwise, I feel like we wouldn't have seen each other.
Yeah.
But I still would have had to hire a babysitter for me to work while he was working. And then I was like, well, we might as well be together because by the time I'm done working, they're going to bed and then I'm just at home alone.
Right.
So we might as well have the connection time.
Yeah.
And it's only been a few weekends. Like I couldn't do this extended periods of time. Being away
Right.
from them is like horrible. But it's been really sweet for us. It's like running back the old days when we used to tour together in the van and
Mhm.
it's just sweet, honestly.
Love.
That is so crazy. Cute. Yeah.
Adorable.
I love it.
Should we play a game?
Sure. Should I get my glasses?
Yeah.
Get my readers.
We play this game. It's called the boring game.
Boring game.
Boring game. Do you want to know what it used to be?
The stoned game.
Close. It used
The
to be
rip a
truth or
bowl
toke.
game.
Truth or toke.
Truth or toke.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
fun.
Way more fun.
So we're not smoking weed right now.
We are not smoking
Well,
any.
this hotel won't let us smoke weed, so which is it's good that we rebranded, or we wouldn't be here right now.
No, we would not.
Oh.
That's true. Very true.
So now we're
I
gonna
don't know
ask
if I,
some questions.
I'm not
Well, we didn't make you toke.
scared.
But if you didn't toke it,
Peer
you
pressure
drink.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Less of a toke, more of a tequila guy.
Totally.
Okay.
That's fine.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite tequila?
Yes. All of them.
Not picky.
No.
We'll just drink well tequila.
I don't know about well.
Okay, now see.
Hiatus, Michael Chandler, shout out, homie, Nashville guy.
Oh.
I don't know
Lalo.
tequila. I don't know any of these.
Lalo.
I've heard of any
Yeah.
of this.
There we go. Yeah. Nice and clean, nice and organic.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Cork.
They sell it at Whole
Organic
Foods.
tequila.
That's cool. A thing.
Yeah.
You can get organic anything these days, you know.
They sell it at Erewhon.
Oh.
JK.
Fancy. Wait, does Nashville have an air wine?
No, but they should. It'd probably do
No.
well.
It would do so well.
Surely it's coming.
It's gone.
Have y'all heard about the $20 strawberry?
I have.
I just heard about that.
That is ridiculous. I'm sorry.
How many $20 strawberries do you need? Just one, right?
I would think.
You don't have to like.
Do you only get one?
I've
Like
never
you
had
buy
one.
one
Yeah.
strawberry?
I've never did.
Single strawberry.
It's like the best bioengineered,
Yes.
flavored, textured, whatever. $20.
Patty, we're gonna need to
Of
get
course they would. A Hailey Bieber smoothie and a
Uh-huh.
$20
That
strawberry.
smoothie is good.
I am gonna try the $20 strawberry, I think.
Yeah, everybody deserves
I
that.
think I'm gonna need that.
All right, we're playing the boring game.
Oh,
Okay.
First,
so I'm up. Okay. What is the craziest thing that's ever happened to you on stage?
crazy bad.
Okay. We were opening for Shania.
Love.
Just
Love.
And it was in Canada. It was at Boots and Hearts Festival.
Great festival.
I'm finishing my set, we go out. I had this like tank top on, and I just like ripped it off
oh
and like threw it down to the crowd. And we're all vibing. We're just like, yeah, let's go.
my god.
And I turn around, I'm running off stage, and like just like this right here, you can't see it.
Oh,
The lip was like just like that, and the toe of my boot caught, and I like not just like tripped. I was like running, and full on, bam, hit the
My
stage,
gosh.
and I like
There.
got up. You can hear the crowd like, oh, and like rough, yeah. And I got up, and I was like, let's go, and then just like started screaming again. Yeah, that's probably like the most embarrassing
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the worst part of when people fall on stage is hearing the entire arena or whatever just in consecutively just.
Ooh, yeah.
That's not good.
That's sad.
Actually, it's hilarious. If there's video footage, Kelsey, we're gonna.
Yes, I am.
I'll
Probably
be
week
back.
half for
There
this.
is. There is.
All right, what is a song that you wish you had written?
I think Colin Baton Rouge, Garth Brooks.
Ooh, that's a
Oh,
good
Yeah,
one.
that's like
You
my
do- you
favorite song
love
ever.
Garth.
I
love
love
Garth.
Garth
Love
too.
Garth.
Mm.
Oh.
I do the headset mic and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do not.
I do.
Oh my god.
My first ever performance in front of people was in 4th grade for my school musical, and we did country. We did Gone Country, and I did Garth Brooks standing outside the fire with the headset mic,
Ah,
black cowboy hat, striped shirt, and I just like that was
Iconic.
yeah. So I feel like I owe it to my, 8-year-old self.
I
to-
will say the first I saw him live and I was blown away.
Yeah.
Like truly one of the best concerts I've ever seen in my
Mhm.
life. He's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Love him.
yes.
Yep. Okay. First celeb crush.
Olsen twins.
So
It's a good one.
both or Mary Kate or Ashley?
More of an Ashley guy.
Real interesting.
Yeah. She was the blonde one, but I married a brunette.
Uh,
That's true.
Yeah.
But I do feel like Mary-Kate was like the edgier.
She was.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it definitely is, even though they were twins, they were
As
definitely.
edgy as the Olsen twins in the 90s could be.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
A lot of black eyeliner on Mary-Kate.
Yeah, not a lot, but just a little. Maybe just on the bottom.
I was thinking that's where your glow up came. I feel like MTSU, you might have had the major black eyeliner going.
major.
Like serious.
No, I was like the serious emo.
Like,
and
which-
We went.
Wait, were you?
It wasn't just a phase, Tish.
Oh, I was doing the platinum on the top, the jet black underneath.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
all.
Like
Like
college.
crazy.
Yeah, I was doing that. You know what? A lot of people were doing that.
They were. That's
Yeah.
like
Kelly
metal.
Clarkson made that really popular.
Who?
Kelly Clarkson.
Clarkson, yeah.
Ashley Simpson, I think she did it too. It was
Oh,
the.
Too bad
Ashley
you
for
didn't do
sure
the
did.
reverse, and your hair wouldn't have broke.
That's true.
How did you feel about her emo phase?
Oh, she hated it.
My parents did too.
She told me that if I wore Converse, that boys wouldn't like me. She was like, "Those are the ugliest shoes. Those are boys' shoes."
And now I wear them all the time.
And she wears them constantly now. Now that they're
Nice.
cool. Now that they're
Mhm.
fashion.
No,
all over.
was such a tomboy. It was
I
insane.
still kind of am.
No, not as much.
Like I think I own one pair of high heels. They're all boots or
I
sneakers.
was looking at us, like what we have on, and
Uh,
I was like looking at my shoe compared to your, and it's too good.
It's good.
exactly us.
Oh, I know.
It's too good.
What's nuts is like we're so similar,
I know.
but not.
It's weird.
You know,
Yeah.
like tank top, jeans, yeah, but then just like a little spin on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
I feel like I would
I'm
also
loving
wear
this,
this
by the way.
though.
You would. You wouldn't wear cowboy boots though.
Yeah, I think I
Not
would.
like legit.
Not those. No.
You'd wear some fashion.
Yeah,
Cowboy
fashion.
boot.
Are those Dolce heels on your feet, Tish?
These are Dolce.
They are?
Yes. Dolce and Gabbana.
Wow.
Love
We
Dolce.
Love it. All right. Pre-Kaylee, obviously.
Duh.
Have you ever slid into anyone's DMs? Facebook Messenger, I guess, right? Since you
Yeah,
have been
dude.
together so long.
True.
Yeah, dude, this is going back 12, 14 years. But that's like celeb, do you?
I feel like that's what we did back then, right? Like normal people weren't necessarily DMing. I don't know, actually.
I don't know if I have, honestly.
Never.
No.
What about like not romantically, but have you ever slid into someone's DMs being like, we should write together or we should work together?
Yeah, for
Or
sure.
together.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't even know. A lot. I mean, back in the day, who? Well, I know. I'm getting there.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, let's just skip to that.
Let's skip to that.
Another best night of my life. I have a lot of those. Was post CMA awards. We all ended up somehow at Ronnie Dunn's barn party.
Yep.
It's like Little Big Town on the Keys, and then it's
Love.
Bella Hadid on the bongos. I'm not kidding, dude. It's Miranda Lambert singing Tom Petty covers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it's all rotating, it's all switching. Casey Musgraves hops up and it's just like all they're like, dude, get up, go sing something. I was like, oh my God. Okay. And I blacked out, and not from alcohol, but just from the situation. And I was like, I can't think of any other song except a Brooks and Dunn song. So I start singing Red Dirt Road, which is a Brooks and Dunn song, at Brooks and Dunn's freaking after party, which kind of turned out awesome.
I'm sure.
Because then Kix Brooks walks up and he starts singing it, and then Ronnie comes up and takes over verse 2. But when I have the video of it, I'll send you the video. I was raised off of Route 3. And Reese Witherspoon, there's a pole right here. There's a big column as big as this thing. And I'm on this side and Reese Witherspoon's on the other side. And I start singing and she goes, and no joke, dude. The next day, she slid into my DMs and was like, so fun. You guys are awesome. Like, we took tequila shots at the bar with Reese and you know what I mean?
Cute.
And so she was like, that was so fun. Oh my gosh. And like, I literally was just messaging her today. Like, we just kept in touch. It's crazy.
Pretty cool. That is awesome.
Fun times.
I've
Real-
never met her. Have you?
Oh, yeah.
You have?
Doll of a human.
Sweet. Yeah. I was sitting with her and Dolly and Molly at.
Okay.
Oh, you were. Yeah.
I don't even have the big enough hands to pick up the names you just dropped.
I was trying to think. I think it was something. It's what do we do before the Grammys when we honor?
Okay.
Not clap. No. No, but I was with Rihanna at Clive's party.
Yeah,
but
we know. All right, finish your
no,
other-
Reese is so sweet.
Sorry.
Love, love, love.
Yeah, she's our people.
Yeah, very much so. But I've actually been to one of those parties a long time ago, and I got to hang with Richie Sambora, which at the time I thought was so cool because I was definitely a rock and roll girl, 80s hairband, that kind of vibe.
I get it.
Yeah. So those parties are fun.
Yeah. So good.
Oh, it's my turn? Yeah. What's the weirdest rumor you've ever heard about yourself?
It's not that out there, but I think my Wikipedia says I'm like 5'4" or something, which is hilarious. 5'6" or something. And so everybody who comes around the corner in the meet and greet is like, "Oh my God."
Can't you change that on Wikipedia?
Like,
try.
I've tried to change my Wikipedia
yeah,
so many times and it does not work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now, you know what? I believe everything I read on Wikipedia, even though the shit that's on there about me isn't even true. And now I find out that they say you're 5'4", but you're 6'4".
Yeah.
I'm never believing Wikipedia ever again.
One number
ever,
off.
Ever.
Yes, in their defense.
Because that's the first thing you do is
Yeah.
go to Wikipedia.
Mm-hmm.
You and Kaylee have a dinner reservation, but you're coming separately, and you're running late.
Mm-hmm.
And she calls. What's your go-to excuse for being late?
I mean, one of the kids shit themselves.
Oh my God.
It was everywhere.
Would you buy that, Kaylee?
Yes, honestly.
That is hilarious.
That's the phase of life we're in. It's always a catastrophic shit.
Catastrophic.
Catastrophic
Yeah.
shit.
All
A
right.
catastrophic shit.
Wait,
We should start doing that.
you skipped one I really like.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
go.
sorry. Go
What's
ahead.
your guilty pleasure playlist? Or I would say song.
Guilty pleasure playlist would be like 2000s pop.
Kelsey,
Are we
yeah.
guilty about that? Like,
I mean, oh, yeah, you're right. Like NSYNC.
Backstreet Boys is playing the
Yeah.
Sphere
Are they?
after
No big deal.
me
After
and Kenny.
after Brando and Kenny just
Yeah.
demolished the place.
Yeah.
Honestly, how sick is that?
Yeah, I know.
Who's
Seriously.
gonna come to a show?
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't miss my girl playing the
You gotta
Sphere.
go.
Can't miss it.
Got it.
If
Gotta
you
do
should
it.
come the weekend, I'm coming with the
Well,
whole
Why don't you
crew.
guys just all plan it?
Yeah.
It sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going the
Let's
last
coordinate.
weekend. Yeah.
What's your favorite Nashville hang? Go-to place to hang in Nashville?
Ronnie
Hang.
Dance.
What's up?
I said Ronnie Dance.
Yes. Ronnie's.
What's your favorite place that all these people can go to?
What?
What's your favorite Nashville hang that all these people can go to?
Downtown Roberts Western World.
It's a good one.
Whoop whoop. Anybody? Roberts? Yes.
Do you guys really still go there? Kaylee's like, I don't go there.
Yeah.
You
I
do?
mean, yeah. If we go to a Preds game
Okay.
and they win,
Then you're going.
vibes are high. 90% chance we're hitting Broadway.
Okay. Wow.
Otherwise, no way. Roberts downtown. Oh gosh, what do we got? Santo. Yeah, we don't. Santo and Green Hills. Love that
Good.
restaurant.
Yeah.
But we don't really like hang.
What do you think about Santa's Pub?
Santa?
Has it lost its magic?
Oh, I haven't been in a
Yes.
decade.
It used to be so great.
Used to be
Now
great.
I just think too many people know.
Oh, really?
I think so.
That's a
Raise your
I mean,
hand
it's
if you've
too
been to Santa's Pub.
mainstream.
It's the
See, everyone's been. Not
Okay.
everybody, like
Yeah.
10 people. But
It's great.
I don't know. Like,
Cash bar.
it used to be so great. Maybe it still is. I haven't been in a while.
It's Casey Musgrave's fault.
It is, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, she goes there a lot and posts about it.
Oh.
Gosh, Casey.
I mean, it's so fun.
It's great.
I love
Two
it.
double wides and karaoke. cash bar.
Karaoke, it's the
It's
best.
beer.
Yeah.
Are you still allowed to smoke in there? That was my only
It's
complaint.
been a decade. I don't know.
I don't think
have
so.
kids.
She's saying
I
that.
don't-
No.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I'm a dad, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like, that's an excuse.
It is. When they wake up at 5 a.m. with a catastrophic shit.
That's true.
But I was at Santa's till 2.
Still going to Robert's.
Not a life I want to live.
And what's the strangest fan gift you've ever received?
It's not the strangest because, like, I feel like I have very respectable fans. But there is, I will say, the cutest one that we have kept. We, like, hung it on our bus was, like, this little, what's it called? Needle stitch?
Oh, I love
needlepoint?
those. Yeah.
Needlepoint of this picture we posted on our Instagram, but it's like obviously super square, right? Like pixely, whatever. But it's me, it's our family, and I'm like holding my oldest son upside down by his ankles, and she's holding the baby. But like somebody needle pointed that and framed it, and like
That's
It's the most,
cute.
yeah. That's like my most cherished fan gift.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Very cute.
I love that.
Mhm.
I like that too.
Adorable.
Somebody made me one of those and it said home weed home. And I was like, hell yeah.
Wow.
And it's my most cherished fan gift.
Do you have a pump up song before shows or like a pre-show ritual?
Just the most hood rap.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Give us like one song that's on the playlist.
Oh, or that. Okay, that or like what we used to, or like Blink
Oh
182.
my
But
gosh.
yeah, sorry, I'm
Yeah.
now I'm going through playlist after playlist.
Your turn.
2 Chainz,
2 Chainz is good.
4 a.m. just getting started.
No rap career
No,
in your
okay.
future.
Yeah, no.
Okay, all right.
Maybe
No,
when we're crossing
it's a
genres, we'll just
vibe.
leave rap to the.
It's a vibe, yeah, yeah. It's a vibe. Oh, it's a vibe, yeah, yeah.
That's your
Well,
pump up
night.
song? No.
All right,
Not
fine.
it's a
Okay, no, it's
vibe.
not. I'm just getting the vibe
90
going.
BPM. Right, all right, go.
Okay. What's something you're manifesting this year?
Ooh.
I feel like I just throw manifestations out.
All the time.
Oh, like
Big man.
millions
Guy.
every day. Why not?
What's the sickest thing you've ever manifested?
Like, holy crap, that just
Yeah,
happened.
like sickening. Like I manifested that. That was sick.
I don't know. Babies.
Babies.
That's lame. I mean, they're not lame, but we know how they got here, right?
Yeah.
True. Yeah, we do.
I'd say more honestly. Like last year, I felt like I was just like, all right, God, if you're gonna do it, do it. I just got to the point of like, I'm still gonna believe that you've brought me this far, but it's not like it's not going as I planned. And I'm like, all right, God, if you're gonna do it, just go ahead and do it. But like, I'm hands up. I'm out. I'm not out. Sorry, that's not the word. But like, you just got to do it. And like, I want you to do it. I still want to do this, but I'm in like, I'm gassed. I physically am tapped out. So you spiritually can take this wherever you want. And it really kind of like got harder after that. Cause like my single at the time was just like stuck in the 30s. I was like, go up and go down. They go up and down. It's stuck right there. And then it just like, they're like, man, it's like, your single's failing right now. And this is after that. But then all of a sudden, this new song happened to me, comes out, it starts doing what it's doing. And I feel, and I don't know about like if I manifested this specific song, but I feel like I just surrendered my hustle and my grind and my just like, if it, I'm going after it, let's go. And then it's just like, oh, cool. Holy crap. The biggest song of my entire career just popped off.
Wow.
And now here we are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like I manifested it in a way of surrendering it.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I have this like theory that when like we hold on so tightly to something, it's like you want it too bad. Like I definitely think people like you need to want something to make it happen, but it's like if you want it too bad and you're like too controlling and holding on too tight, it's like you don't get it.
Yeah.
And the second you just let go a little bit, you end up getting what you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't
That's
know.
exactly what that's exactly it.
Yeah.
I want to play on the biggest stages possible ever. And I want it so bad, but you're right. It's just like once I was like, all right, cool. I just like, if this is as far as I ever make it, I've had a great career. I have 4 number ones, 4 number ones in a row.
How many people get to say that?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
It is.
And if that's it, cool, God. But like, I know there's more because I feel it. The dream that he gave me from day one is a lot bigger than where I'm at right now. And if you want to do it, please, by all means. But my flesh, my physical, I'm empty. I'm done. And so, yeah,
Yeah. Well,
I would say God showed up in that way big time.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a little combo. Little
Mhm.
God showing up, little Russ manifestation.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, before we wrap up,
Is that the last question?
there was a couple more, but I think ending on that is
Just
nice.
rapid fire them.
I-
I won't get so deep
This
next
was
time.
supposed to be rapid fire.
Okay.
I have a few more minutes, and I want to do one damn
Are you guys still with us? Are you sure? Okay.
We're about to include you guys in the end of the show, so don't fall asleep on us. All right, last one. Let's rapid fire. What is the funniest memory you have with you and I that involves you and I from college? The funniest.
Probably our hairstyles.
Well, that was funny. I have
one.
like a really vivid memory of okay, so I lived in an apartment like right off campus, and nobody got that. Like
Your mommy decorated.
you did do that. But and most people lived like in dorms. Did you live in a dorm?
Yep.
Yeah, like on campus with roommates and all the things. I had my own room, and I had this cute little apartment with 3 other girls. So we often had parties.
Yes.
Like everyone came over to our apartment, and I just have like this vivid memory of you and I sitting on the floor in my room, and you were just being crazy.
You didn't drink back then.
She did.
You would not.
No,
You would.
at all.
She would
You
not.
did.
I'm like, come on, dude. Like we're just
Russ
like
had a few, and I think like
Like
at one point you were
Malibu-
being yeah, for
Malibu
sure.
and Coke or something.
It was insane, and I just remember you were just talking, like going like on like anything and everything,
Yeah.
while a party was just raging on the other side of the door. I remember
So,
this.
so many feelings.
So many feelings. It was good.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, you probably held my hair back. a couple times.
Might have held the mullet back.
Yeah.
Any others you got to do?
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay, well, we do this thing called Dear MT,
Mhm.
and it's where the stoners, our listeners, call in and ask Tish for advice,
Okay.
which we love.
Okay.
Not that Tish gives great advice, but we love it anyway.
Absolutely do.
And I thought it would be fun since we're live to see if anybody in the audience had any Dear MT questions for Tish.
This is pressure.
I mean, it is.
This is serious pressure.
It's like no pressure. It's like so chill.
Okay, do we have?
Not. Yeah.
See, I knew we had
There
at
you
least
go.
one.
All
All
right,
right,
go,
Casey's
go get
coming
her, go
for
get
you.
her.
I'm scared.
And Russ, feel free to give some advice
Yes,
if
Russ.
it
Gladly.
calls for it, you know?
Let's see. This is fun.
I'll do this one for my mom because I feel like you really remind me a lot of her. But so, as someone like not living at home anymore, living here in Nashville, pursuing my dream as a songwriter, she kind of has had to like take a back seat. Like, she's really, really proud and, like loves to give advice and everything. But she's been like figuring out how to be a mom in this new phase of her life. So, any advice that you've had, like from what you've been through, I would love for her to hear that since she can't be here right now. So,
Oh, that's so sweet.
So where does she live?
Wisconsin, that's where I'm
Wow.
from.
Okay, that's pretty far, yeah.
Country Thunder, that's my hometown.
So is she kind of like did you just move out here from Wisconsin?
I actually went to MTSU. Yeah.
I'm so
Did
sorry.
you like it or did you hate it?
God.
Did I like it? Yes, but it was in the pandemic, so I kind of had to teach myself the music
Okay.
industry,
Okay.
which, like, in Wisconsin, I didn't know you could write songs for other people. But that was also before I knew that you could do that and before I realized I loved that. And I was like, oh, I don't have to work at a label. I don't have to, be in music. I can actually, like, write. So once they helped me discover that, but I did have my phase of, like, really not enjoying it, but I found myself through it. So.
Oh, that's amazing.
I've heard it's gotten better. I have.
Yeah, it has.
Murfreesboro's got some like new restaurants and stuff.
They
Like
got something more than
I
toots.
think it's better now. Okay, go ahead.
No, I think it's like for me, it's just this constant learning experience because it is like, and I had 5 kids, and so it's really all I knew and all I did, and I was so involved in every aspect of everything you guys did, and so for me, it's like I'm still learning, but it's so different now that because so Noah's 25. Wait, hold on. Noah's 25. And so everybody's grown. But I think it's cool also because, like, of course, I'm still their mom, but I think as they've grown older, there's also, for me, I think the way they grew up too, you guys grew up just so different. And like with Miley and Noah, they didn't have a lot of friends because they were kind of always especially Miley. Miley was always working. And even for Noah, like either being on the road or working and all of the things. And so I was kind of their best friend. And I was very much like involved in their careers and the parenting. And now it's more like, I'm just so close to all of them, and it feels like not only am I their mom, but like they're literally my best friend, and it's amazing. Like, and I feel like it's so different with boys. Boys kind of keep it moving. Brazen's married, Trace It's different with boys, but with my girls, it's just I'm with one of my girls every single solitary day, and it's pretty amazing. But it is really different, and I think it's hard to kind of find your place after all you've known is just being a mom. It's really hard. I'm still figuring it out, truly. Like, and I loved being here with you.
This is so fun, right?
I know.
No, I know.
And they've been trying to get me to do this for a while, and I've been like freaked about it. So this was so fun.
I wish you were my mom.
We won't tell your mom you said that.
Yeah, we won't.
JK.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's
Thank
it's been awesome.
Was that helpful?
Yeah, was that helpful? I kind of is like, you know what? If she figures it out, let me know.
Anybody else? Oh, see, now we're getting excited about it now. I
Now we're
love
listening
this.
up.
I would love to hear your favorite post-breakup glow-up advice from a mom's perspective, but also a woman's perspective.
Oh, God. I'm kind of superficial when it comes
She is. So, like, we'll let you give the superficial answer.
a post. Did I have a glow up? Yeah.
Look at you in your Dolce shoes.
I mean, I'm trying to think, like, did I get a glow up or was I don't
You definitely did.
Okay, you know what? The biggest thing for me truly is I feel like, and I'm not going to be superficial, I would say, like, get some extensions.
Well, she has great hair.
And
She doesn't need that.
You have the best hair ever. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I'm like, spray tan, get us the dry.
Now, listen, a spray tan does wonders, I will say. But, like, I don't know that you need that either.
No, she does.
Great hair. Is that your hair? Oh, my.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
I am jealous.
For me, I really did have to reevaluate who I was and things that I began to believe about myself that weren't true. And it took a minute. I think that was for me, like really starting to understand who I am and that's good enough. And yeah, that was probably my biggest. I think I grew up because I'd been like married since I was like 24 for almost 30 years. And so I had to like really figure out again who I was, besides just being that. So you're welcome.
Yeah.
I don't think that helped. If this is for you, it did. Okay. Cool.
Also, just get out there. Go buy yourself a
Yeah.
nice outfit and hit the town. I don't know.
I didn't do that.
Right?
I stayed home in my jammies.
And it worked for you. So I guess
me.
that's good advice.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we had one more over here. Did you have one? Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I feel like my question is, it kind of deals with shitty men. I mean,
my
so
specialty. Yeah,
exactly. Cheers.
Although I do have a good one back here. I have to be
but-
careful about what I say. Not that he's listening.
I'm
but.
fairly young. I'm 22, and I guess my question is like, do you have any advice for young women learning the stages of like letting go of what isn't theirs and practicing patience? And if you have any tips on that, because it is really hard. I am one that follows like the word of the Lord, so that can be very difficult to like sit in patience sometimes. And you guys are very powerful women, so I just kind of want to see your opinion about that. Is that a hard one?
No, it's not. But you know who I want to give an answer? Kaylee.
Kaylee. Yeah, I like her a lot. Kaylee.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I also did that. You're not alone. There's also hope because not all men are shitty. I'm here to say that. I was lucky enough to have older brothers that taught me both to set the bar high and also low because they're still people. But after I did things my way, and that was the bad guy who broke my heart. And after that, I was like, I don't want to do this my way anymore. And so every person I dated after that, I said, God, if this isn't your best for me, take them. And every single time, we'd talk for like 2 weeks. And I was like, here it comes. It's time to do it. And no joke, every time they were gone. No, like it was like before ghosting was a thing. It just like ended. And then when we started dating, I was like, I'm serious.
I am so serious. Please take him. Please take him. He just never took him.
Get it out of here.
I mean, we still did break up. But that was when I had to learn how to let go of what I really did think was God's best for me. And I was like, I will be kind of how he was with the career stuff. I was like, I'm still willing to be open-handed, because you know me better than I know myself. And only he knows who someone's going to be when a parent dies in the future, or the things that can change on a dime. So that was me. I was very open-handed, but also I didn't have a hard time holding on to the bad thing, because you don't deserve to be treated poorly, you know? Like, I had the courage to walk on when things were bad. And I think the hardest part is having faith that things can be good. And I'm just here to tell you they can be.
My mom's over here crying.
Oh, I know. Because
See, I knew you would. I knew you'd be the one for this.
Yeah.
that was amazing. But also, we're both here too, that have both been in really horrible situations and breakups. And she's got a great man standing back there, and I got one at home at her house. Right
Her man
now.
didn't come today. He
My
was like,
man-
I'm going to sit this one out.
He said, I'm going to watch you. I'm going to sit on YouTube.
Okay.
But no, I think what Kaylee said is so good.
It
And I
is.
think, like, I mean, I'm sorry, men are shit. Like, that most men are shitty. Like, it's just true. Sorry, guys. Like, I know
Yeah.
we know a couple good ones, but like, men are shitty. And dating is really hard. And
So-
I can't imagine at your age what it's like to just like start out dating in this culture of like online and apps, and everything's just so superficial. Like, it's brutal. And I think just continuing to like find things for you and focus on you.
Yeah.
And I think just like, I don't know, for me, like it took my last relationship ending and me having this whole stint of trying to figure out, like, what do I want out of my life? And let me build this life that I want, so that if someone does come along, they only add to it.
Totally.
Like, and I think that that's what you can control, is focusing on what you're doing, the kind of life you're building, and then the person that will complement that will come along. But if you go out there just like searching for somebody and not focusing on building what you're doing, then when you find somebody, it's like they don't even know where they fit or what's going on. But it's like, but if you've got it figured out, you're like, this is who I am, this is what I want, and I am so happy with me and this life that I'm building, then the person that's right for that life will come into your life at the right time. I really think that.
Me too.
Me too.
Amen.
Amen.
Anybody else? One
Ooh,
more?
One more in the
One
back.
more in the back.
One more in the back.
Just have a question I have two questions actually. So it's my last couple of days of my 20s.
Ooh.
Taurus. Happy birthday week.
Somebody Taurus?
Yeah, it was. So I just wanted like both of y'all's advice on, basically, I feel really good about it, but I have huge like FOMO, and it like drives me in life. And so I'm also a mom, and so mom's perspective, like what are things like in your 30s maybe that you like wish you focused on more, and like from your perspective as well, just like things that you really like enjoyed in your 30s and like were really happy with.
I thrived in my 30s. I tell Brandi all the time, like right now, 37, like
Don't tell my
just
age.
all,
30 bleep.
we're both getting ready to have a birthday.
I know. Don't remember.
But honestly, in my 30s, like I was definitely in the throes of raising kids. I had 5 of them. No, wait, 4? 4. Yeah, 4 of them. But honestly, I like, as busy and as crazy and everything was during those times, like I just felt like my 30s were incredible. Like I can't think of anything that I would have done differently in my 30s. It was just
Wow.
like some of my favorite times. Yeah, it was really good.
Okay.
She has
Bold
always said that.
statement.
I feel like you've been the same thing.
My 30s have been amazing.
Yes.
The one thing that I did a lot of in my early 30s, which I didn't have kids, so I don't know how much flexibility you have with traveling, but I did a lot of traveling. And I would say, like, even if, like, I have so many friends that travel with their kids, by the way, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I would say, like, if you can
It
travel,
sucks.
do it now. Don't, come on. Okay, what sucks more? Traveling with kids or not getting to see places at all?
Yeah, you're right. But take your son on a European
Have you done,
cross
have you done that?
Atlantic.
No, it's hard.
Have you done that?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, all I'm trying to say is see the world. Okay. There's like,
Yeah.
JK, no, it's
No,
amazing. When
see
you
the
see
world.
him, when you see your son in Paris with the little beret hat, sitting at a little French bistro. It's all worth it.
Now see,
That's true.
It's all worth it. You're right.
yeah.
I repent. I'm sorry. I take it back.
Super random, but like in the Facebook group years ago, I told you guys to go to Crater Lake, Oregon.
Oh,
I was that girl, man.
oh my gosh. I remember
I still haven't been. I need
was
to
gonna
go.
say, I've been waiting on y'all to like post your pics.
I know. I know. I need to do a whole PNW trip. I've been really wanting to do that.
So y'all need to travel more.
Mama. The PNW. Get with it.
I've been dying to go to Oregon.
Y'all have to go. It's
I
so
have.
pretty.
You know what?
Right.
No, I swear I have, and it's only because like on my Apple TV.
Oh my God.
You
Your
know when
screensaver.
The screensaver goes by, and there's this beautiful water, and I'm always like, "Where the hell's that?" And then
It's
it's
been
Oregon,
really
and I'm
old.
like, "Holy crap, that is
Yes.
gorgeous!"
It is
So
pretty.
I actually do want to do that.
You'll have to go.
Yeah,
We
is
do.
that actually? I wonder if that is Crater Lake.
I think it might be. It's like literally a crazy blue, and it's snow melt, so it's a reflection of the sky. It's
is
like a
beautiful.
crazy color.
I love that.
Well, I'll
Any
let you know.
screensaver Tish see too.
I'm waiting
I want to go to the Taj Mahal. Oh my God.
That's too far.
Way too far.
That's way too far. I have no desire to do that.
Oh, that is too good. All right, we got to wrap this up. Yeah, they're
you.
they're opening the rooftop. I was gonna do a whole like plug, cute for Russ's WrestleMania tour coming up.
Yes.
WrestleMania.
Did you come up with that name? Because
That's
it's
sick.
genius. Who came up with that?
I did an interview. I've heard it before, but like, I did an interview randomly, and the guy picked up the phone. He was like, "What's up, WrestleMania?" And I was like, "Oh, holy shit, that's perfect. That is
It's
me."
Like the most you thing I've ever
Yes,
heard. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So it started with a T-shirt, and then that went, popped off, and then I was like, "Okay, this is my life now."
You're like,
this
I
is
was
cool.
just literally gonna say I need merch.
Yeah,
So
I got you.
Okay,
Your
great.
box is on its way.
Love.
Yeah.
So when does it start?
It started here in March. We kicked it off here. Next round.
Thanks
round
for the
one.
invite. Jeez, what's a girl gotta
You
do?
follow me. Come on.
What's a girl
You
gotta do? I gotta
know.
guess the spot.
Round 2 kicks off in New York City, June 6th. New York, New Jersey, Boston, Columbus.
Woo.
Yeah, you already know what it is.
Nice.
I don't know. It's on my socials and website, but
Well,
it's a party.
you play in LA?
Eventually,
Okay, great.
at some point.
Should we end the episode or is that? That's all, guys. That's all, y'all. Thank you guys so much for being here. This was so fun.
This podcast has been brought to you by Podcast Nation and Hopetown Entertainment.